Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video. Today I'm not doing a serious prediction, but I'm going to show you guys exactly how Democrats assume states are going to go, how liberals predict elections. This is it. All right guys, here we go. Now California is obviously going to go. It's obviously going to go blue, and the West is going to go blue because environmentalism, it's of course it's going to go blue. It's so reasonable that it's going to go blue, right? Yeah, of course. Nevada and New Mexico, because all the Latinos in Colorado, they'll never, only like 1% of them are ever going to vote Republican. Same thing with Texas. It's like, white people, your days are numbered. You're not going to be voting anymore. It's like 1%'s gonna go for Republicans, and then the rest are just all these evil white males. There's no women are gonna vote Republican anyways either, unless they're brainwashed, like what Queen Hillary said. So obviously Hawaii's gonna go blue. And Alaska, because guys, it got so close to electing a Democratic governor, so that means it's certainly gonna go blue. I mean, come on, guys, obviously. It doesn't matter that Democrats don't even break 35% there, but Trump only got 51%, so it's trending blue, guys. Bernie's gonna save the day. Same thing with Arizona, elected a Democratic senator. So it's I don't care what it's Morning Consult says Trump's underwater there. So he's totally gonna lose Arizona and Ohio and Iowa. He's going to lose those states because Morning Consult says that Trump's underwater, so he must be underwater there. Morning Consult says the Midwest will never go for Trump again. So he's clearly going to lose those states. Obviously, we know Illinois and New York are never going to ever go red. Unless the parties switch like they did in 1964, where every Republican became Democrat and every Democrat became Republican, right? So, of course, it's reasonable. Vermont, all these states, including New Hampshire, because New Hampshire, it's got 2 blue congressional districts, and no Democrat will ever vote for Trump if they vote for a Democrat. So, I mean, that's clear. And then the tariffs are going to hurt Trump in Nebraska and Oklahoma because all the wheat farmers, and no farmers want the tariffs. They clearly are like, oh, I don't want these tariffs. Because the reason being so is that they don't want tariffs because they'll never work. The farmers don't trust Trump at all. No farmer would ever vote Republican. Kansas elected a Democratic governor, so it's trending blue. It doesn't matter that Brownback was terrible or that they've elected Democrat governors before, like 5 to 10 years ago. So it's totally going blue. And Arkansas is Bill's home state. So that's clearly that Arkansas is never ever going to be Republican. And Louisiana, because it's right next to Bill's home state, Bill's got like so many coattails in Louisiana, and it's got a Democratic governor. And Bevin's going to lose in Kentucky, so that's totally going to be a Republican. And they elected Joe Manchin in West Virginia, so West Virginia's trending. And Missouri's still a bellwether, guys. It's still a bellwether, and if Democrats win, they're going to win Missouri. So they're going to easily win Missouri. Now we can go to Florida. Florida's got like 20% Cuban. And Cubans never vote Republican because they're Latinos, right? No, only the self-hating ones do. So obviously Florida's going to go blue. And why Utah? They got the Mormons up in Utah, and Trump didn't break 50% there. So now without McMullen, they're just all gonna go blue because Mormons are religious people. Even though us Democrats, right, we spent the last 20 years hating on religious people, but now we're so virtuous now. Democrats are so Christian. They never do things like kill infants. They never do things like put immigrant kids in cages and then blame the Republicans for it 5 years later with the tactics in the mainstream media. So Utah is going blue, and Indiana voted for Obama, so that's never gonna go red, never. And Maine went blue for the midterms. So it's obviously gonna go. It's obviously going to go blue in the general, as Trump's approval rating, according to Morning Consult's underwater in these states. So it must be true. If some garbage map website says it's true, it's definitely true. So in the state of Alabama, rejected Roy Moore, who's just like Trump. He's really like Trump apparently. So Alabama's going blue, but because of that election. And in Georgia's it's going blue. Abrams would have won if it wasn't for Russia suppression, voter suppression, which is totally a real thing, by the way, and not just some conspiracy theory. Oh, Montana elected John Tester, so that's clearly going to go blue. South Dakota almost elected a Democrat governor, so that must be going blue. It didn't matter the Republican had no name recognition or anything, or was outspent. It's just totally going blue. And the Native Americans totally don't vote Republican, even though the exit polls said that they voted Republican in the midterms. Natives never vote Republican. I don't care. So I only trust Morning Consult. So North Dakota's going blue. And obviously, North Carolina, Republicans tried to cheat there, so they're going to hate Republicans. Republicans totally cheated in that House district, so that's going blue. And Virginia will never go red again, ever. Will never go red, no matter what happens. So, all right, let's get the 538, guys. You think we could do it? Obviously, South Carolina is going to go blue. But because they almost elected a Democrat governor. In Morning Consult, the polls show Trump's only up by like 4 there, and polls this far out totally matter. Even though that Trump is doing better than the polls far out last time around this time, so it's totally gonna go blue. And Tennessee, Tennessee's gonna go blue. You know they. Phil Bredesen and Bill Clinton won it. So if Bill Clinton could win it, it's going to go to a great hands-on candidate like Joe Biden. So Tennessee's going blue. Now Wyoming and Idaho, the same thing with the Mormons thing. A lot of the Christians they're all Democrats now because Trump just hates. Trump hates morals because CNN told me so. In Mississippi. Oh, Mississippi that's going blue for sure. I mean, every black voter in Mississippi is going to turn out at the polls because Trump's evil. He's doing really he's putting people in. Joe Biden says that Trump is putting people in chains, so they're going to come out against him in Mississippi. So 538-0, and that's basically how Democrats view elections. That was not a serious video. Don't unsubscribe if you stayed through the whole thing. This is how Democrats view elections. This is how many of my detractors view elections. This is exactly how they'll come at what I have to say and in their rebuttals. Now, another thing is another couple things have to do with midterm things. That they'll say something like the fact that the states in the Midwest elected Democrat governors, or had Ohio Sherrod Brown won, like that's going to change anything. Look at the midterm results from 2010. I mean, Republicans steamrolled Obama's party, and Obama went back 4 years later, and he won a pretty decisive victory. So in a lot of these states, so it doesn't really matter. It's like saying I could literally do the same thing the other way and say Vermont and Massachusetts are going red because they elected a Republican governor, and obviously I think Vermont could go red in the near future. Depends who the candidates are in 2024, 2028. Looking at stuff like that. So let's just paint this map back to normal. So if the people that come here at the end of the election cycle or the end of the video, they're not gonna think I'm some crazy liberal and unsubscribe. And I know some people are gonna do that anyways, because even on our own side, certain individuals do seem to lack common sense. Oh yeah, Alaska. There we go. 306-232. Also, I'm thinking about making some merch, so probably get some "Make the Arizona Frogs Straight Again" shirts. I don't know who commented that, but that from that video, it's the Alex Jones one, which is they're shadow banning, by the way, simply for the fact that I mentioned the name Alex Jones in the title, so apparently that's illegal now in the world of fascist big tech companies. Can't mention Alex Jones. Even the name, they'll probably demonetize this video based off of the captions. We'll assume I said it, and they'll just shadow ban this video too. But all right, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please like the video. Please comment. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and subscribe to the channel. And hit the bell for notifications so you never miss another video. And donate to the Patreon, links in description. And thanks again for watching, guys. Red Eagle, out.